Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from downtown Indy. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right to the air, here's Goff. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Smith and Jigba out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
180.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A pickup of 21 on that connection. That's good for a Colts first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he's into the end zone. What a start. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point is up and through. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead.
Rigoberto Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Little rump. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Bashal Tutin. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Red on red.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain there of 20. First down, Jacksonville.
It's a gain of 20.
Hey, Lion.
Jacksonville.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay, and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And As we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
All right, let's go. Hey, Soko. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He will find Thomas. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal now. Tackle made at the 9.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game. Like, I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And I'll tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Here's a run.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Tootin will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
180. Hey, 70.
Goff to throw on 1st down. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. When they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach them.
And you will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
That's good for a Colts.
On play action, Goff pushed out to his left, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
15-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Right back to Warren again. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
2 for 1. I'm playing. Attack.
From the gun, it's Goff. And that will wind up incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. The 1st quarter has come to an end. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. Here's Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Foye Oluokun.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
start on the ground. And good game. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
In motion is Hunter. Right back to him on first down. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. JT Tuimoloau there on the tackle.
Brings up second and 8.
From the 22 now, here's second and 8. To throw is Lawrence. That's to the sideline, taken in by Thomas. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He will have a Jaguars first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that third and 1.
So it's actually been a really nice job here on backed-up offense. So, Mike, when we used to put in backed-up offense, the #1 rule, get 1 first down. So mission accomplished there. Then you want to get enough yards that even if you do have to punt, you can flip the field position. So after that second first down, they've got a nice drive going here.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 6.
Hey, run!
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Now second down throw for Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good physical run. It will wind up as a gain of 5. From the 41, here's second down and 4. Goff. He's got his man, Jefferson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, Indianapolis.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing, Goff. Slant, Smith and Jigba has it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
While he was running away from the pocket, Mike, I was wondering, was he going to just throw that one away or try to make something out of nothing? Give him credit. He does a nice job picking up some positive yardage before he's forced to go out of bounds.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid a sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. Smith and Jigba left side, he's got it. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And he's going to have that 1st down. They didn't want to settle for 3, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal.
Here's Goff. And he'll take it on in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown Colts. Rader now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A return now from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Let's go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Hey, Soko,
Lawrence now on 2nd down. And they will finally track him down. Great coverage downfield. Leads to a sack. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Clock to stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Lawrence now. Set up the screen here for Tootin. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. On fourth down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cooks to punt. Charlie Jones, deep to return. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
48-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Goff. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Taking the deep shot for Smith-Njigba. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. A huge play just before the half. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. To throw is Goff. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
7-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings
Here's
up
second and 3 to go. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for third and 3.
Four now.
Goff to throw. That is off. What a job on the scramble. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Indy.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he forgoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Hey, run!
The third quarter begins with a run. Finally run him down up near midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Red on red. Soka, hot.
On first down, Lawrence. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. In motion is Hunter. Now a run on first down. And he'll get forward for about a yard. P.T. Tuimoloau there to make the play.
Brings up second and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 9.
Hey, lie. There we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's caught downfield by Hunter. And he will score. Travis Hunter. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Turbo's up.
That's quickly out to Jefferson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6.
180.
Goff to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Like 20.
To throw is Goff. There's Jefferson. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and it's certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
On play action, Goff. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. That one good for 29.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll go play action with Goff. Look wide, get this one complete, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 20, here's second down and 7. From the gun, it's Goff. His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down at after a gain of 7.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
He completes this one to Mallory, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
A second down throw for Goff. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable, incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
These are the situations where as an offense you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Easy, read up 24. Bang.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Go. Rip, 23. Hey, Ginger, attack.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to the rookie's 2nd-round pick.
I got him.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Take right open.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to have a Jags first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Hey, run!
From the gun, here's a handoff. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Zaire Franklin that time, there for the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Left side, caught by Hunter. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. first down's already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Red on red.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
And he finds a little bit of space. We'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
They'll work from the 36 on second and 6.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The UCLA man, the former first-rounder, Latu, he's in there to drop him, and it leads to fourth down.
These are 24. Hey, Soko, high. Go. 11. Sink right.
To throw is Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
The play is a turnover on downs.
Goff going to throw here on first and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And he'll take this one in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. The PAT up and good. And the Colts go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. In motion is Hunter. On first and 10, Lawrence. That is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Played close quickly. Here comes third down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Hey, Lion! Son.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Finding space at the 40. And he is out of bounds at the 45. That screen goes for 12. And that's a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Lawrence. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Reatu Latu, his 2nd sack of the afternoon, number 5 for him on the year.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. What's the play call here? 4th down and 7.
23. Pinter.
They'll drop to throw. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's going to have the Jaguars first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
Jaguars first down. It's a gain of 32.
They'll keep it on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Take right open.
Second down, Lawrence. The check is down to Cheaton out of the backfield. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
14 yards. That's another Jaguars first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Roll! Hey, kill!
They'll stick to the ground. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together.
And he'll get in. An incredible, gutsy call. Pays off. They've taken the lead by one.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. What's up?
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come up now for second down.
Here we go. Tonight. Block 20. What's up?
Throwing here is Goff. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass and a really good running back.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars have just about sewn up this football game.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
We'll try the right side this time. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. Second and inches.
Second and inches.
Sink right open. Open. Hey, go. Hey, I'm gone. Hey, tomato. Go. Let's go. Check. 13, Luke.
Here we go. One final play. Moving to his right. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season.
That's so typical. Body overdoing it, that's so typical. Treat like a god, that's so typical. Still more, that's so typical.